Okay, so I wasn't recording this. I wanted to go through and then change the buff that I got from Piety of the Bishop to the King, so I could do some more stuff, unlock some things, and basically do this off camera, so it's not boring. But apparently, the game wants me to do things. I found the greenhouse, which has a broken lever inside it. I managed to find the broken lever. I pulled the switch. The switch opens up one of the antechamber doors. And then I came down to the foundation. Last time we saw that we managed to unlock the foundation room. We did that. We are now in, and we've managed to make our way across the big old cog puzzle to what I presume is going to be the end of the game. I'm not entirely sure, so we are going to record it. I got Charles here. Say hello, Charles. Hello. I also got my buddy Chris here, who's along for the ride.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he's along for the ride. So you basically walk through. You've got all these doors. These seem to be fake doors, though, right? And then here's the lever that opens up the top antechamber door, which is the room to get into door
46.
room 46. That right? Something like that.
Yes.
That's where we're going. So we did that. There was this weird, just unlocked gate that we found, which was kind of bizarre. There was also, if we go just before the final room, if I can find it, there was this left-hand turn with a red door, which I'm sure is significant, but it's locked. So we think this might be a gas pipe or an electricity pipe that we're going to have to find. There's a big old cave in here, which we can't see where we are. And then we've got this, which is on the side of the mountain. But. Let's go back to where we were. I've done some spinning of the big old cog because we're allowed to come in from another side.
We did the tomb.
Here. We did the tomb, and you come here, and there's stuff. So let's read. Foreman's log. Excavation department. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we'll be closing up the site in June. It's been somewhat of a bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30 months, being unable to share that work with the world, maybe one day. A significant amount of work that has to be done. It's important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be a generation before they are open. This was in 1918, this happened, and it's now 1993. So yes, generation indeed. There's nothing in here? No, there's a magic door. What's this?
It's just
nothing.
It's another puzzle box of some kind.
Yeah. Puzzle box, cogs, magic door. What's in the door?
Right, this lets us get... So now we can spin the puzzle again to go to different parts of it.
Takes us out, yeah. Okay, alright. So, we haven't actually finished the game. Not yet. But we can come out here, and then this is a spinny part of the puzzle room. There is an additional bit where if we get over there, we can raise this whole thing, and then there's a different cog down there. The question is, how do we do that? If we come back this way, so this will take us back up to the basement, which we can get out. We can get out the foundation, and we're going to try and get to the antechamber. He says, hopefully it works, and we get to the antechamber. Because if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But it's exciting. We're getting there. We are almost there. So we need to come north. Well, the reason why I did this, it was I need to drain the water, so I'm going to try and get the pool and the sauna, and just by bumbling around.
Boiler room and the pump room.
Yeah. Just by bumbling around, we managed to do something. Okay. Drafting studio.
We can still get the close the other way. It's fine. So drafting studio is probably what we want.
Yeah, drafting studio allows us to add a new floor plan. So we have the dormitory. Oh no,
the solarium is interesting.
Solarium, more like your unusual. Yeah, this is good. Let's take the solarium. Add this floor plan to my pool. Thank you. Is there anything else in here? Oh yeah, and this is the plan. If I drew the Great Hall, this is the plan for the Great Hall today. That shows me where the rooms are. I didn't draw the Great Hall, so that is that. Right. We're gonna draw the office. Like the other reason why I did this is because I wanted to unlock the king's
Redo
power.
the chess puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's open the door. And also the music has started like doing weird and wonderful things. So I think they know that I know that something's going on. So what is the code? 0303.
0303.
Yep. Have you got this written down? Is it just like committed to memory
it's
at
a
this point?
simple one to remember.
He's got a whole notepad next to him. Just writing down every
I
code.
think what we want to do is go back to the cloister and maybe try and start working towards the south of the antechamber.
Yes.
We don't want to pull like a good room there on a dead end.
Yeah, I've got a couple of rerolls. There's the boiler room. Ah, perfect.
Perfect. It's going the right direction.
Yes. Okay, so we also need. Okay.
Pump room, which we don't have yet. But...
Pump room we don't have. If we get straight here. Pray to God. I can read. Oh no, secret passage.
Secret passage works. Yeah.
Wait, does it work?
Oh, can you not draw it?
No, I can. I totally can. I don't know if it will work.
It should work because when you choose a book, the door opens and then it gives you the one behind it.
Okay.
So just pick hall. Yeah. There we go.
Are we doing it? Oh.
Oh yeah, this gave us the basement
So
key.
this gives you the basement key?
The basement key is apparently already unlocked, so...
Yes, the basement door is now unlocked. And this is room 46. End of the game. Or is it? Oh.
Suspense, yo.
There was once a red prince
Yes.
who sat on a red throne.
That was me. Where's my throne?
He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware.
It's not in the Red Prince book.
He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Maybe this was in the original, because there was the note saying about it being too political.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color.
And we are the Blueprints.
Yep.
And the name of the game is Blueprints.
They did the thing.
We did it. My God.
So you're telling me I came here and I completed the game. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. You're welcome.
Jesus.
Chris is the good luck charm.
Wow. Okay, let me. Wow. 1 second.
do like the music.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
So, guys, that was Blueprint. We have, I mean, I don't want to say officially completed the game because I reckon there's so much more that we need to do.
No,
and that
we've completed part 1 of the game.
Yeah, we've completed basically nothing of the game, and it's been almost 20 hours. Charles, what do you think? What do you think of Blueprints?
Oh, fantastic! Great game. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle game with essentially roguelike elements to it, which is what hasn't been done for a good long time.
Yep. Chris, you haven't been with us long, but what do you think of Blueprints?
I think it's fantastic. I think the concept, you don't really see many games executed like this well. And you can honestly spend so many hours, like time just flies playing this game.
Yeah.
It's a great, challenge. And I'm pretty sure there's more endings, maybe, or something. There has to be something with them 6 doors, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, 100%.
There's
Why
so
is this
much more
music so loud? This is crazy. Yeah, no, 100%. There's so much more stuff. Like, we've got the Black Bridge site that we still haven't done. There's half a dozen puzzles that we know of that we haven't completed. We've only found 4 of the 8 safes. So we haven't
4
got
letters.
we haven't got all that story yet. There's the letters. There's still like opening up like a whole bunch more of the underground, draining all
You
the
said
stuff.
even with the clogs, like you can lift it up and
Yeah.
gain access to like.
Yeah. So the cogs you
another
can lift up
platform
those
underneath
cogs.
it. Yeah.
So there must be like other stuff linked
Yeah.
to that.
There has to be. There absolutely has to be. But in terms of the main game, that's it. That's Blueprint Mount Holly, My New Home. Yes, because I made it to room 46. I have now inherited the house from the old man, the vindictive bastard that he is, forcing me to go through this,
Only
whatever
about half
this
a
is.
house as well.
This entire house. If I save and continue, what happens? What happens?
Could you imagine that part of the house was locked in?
That was your holiday.
The
home.
next day. Okay. Oh.
That was just the extension to the main house.
Yeah, that was the prologue to the game.
The get a prologue here.
That's the ground floor.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, so right. So now I've inherited the house. What's going on? Open only event of inheritance. So now I've inherited the house. Dear Baron, I am Baron von Munchausen. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. It was quite a bit older than you, but still. So this is from the old man. Especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed by that same title. Life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older. I'm now the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive, blah, 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 but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it, and it felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. As I grew older, that lack of confidence and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize, set my sights on. I never had room 46 to reach. Okay, so thank you for teaching me this lesson, Robert Hugh Sinclair. And now that you've reached your goal, Herbert, I've got a shining trophy, shadow of accolades. Will I continue or will I stop? Will I look to horizon? What dreams lie ahead? Okay.
So we now have this giant trophy showing that we've done it.
I've now got the giant trophy. Inheritance trophy. Reach. Oh, and I got achieve. Trophies earned will permanently be added to the trophy room. Okay. So I'm now in prestige mode? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming each of the puzzles adds to the trophy room, but now maybe we can draw the trophy room.
Maybe we can, and this is the next day now. Okay. So let's.
But it still says day number here.
27. Yeah. So let's take stock. Okay. What rooms are we missing? So we still have a bunch of rooms that we have not found. So we got what, 3, 5, 6. 6 rooms that we still have not found. We're still missing a bedroom. We have all those. We have all the green rooms. We're still missing
3 shops.
3 shops. I'm sure the trophy room is one of these rooms. All the red
Possibly,
rooms. Studio edition. So this is stuff that we've added. We've seen this. We haven't unlocked the solarium yet because we haven't seen it yet. We haven't drafted it. But we found the planetarium and mechanic. I don't know how many additional floor plans there are that we can find. And outer rooms, we found them all. But that's something for another time. Thank you everybody for checking out Blueprints. Like I said at the beginning, best game that I played probably in a decade, and that's saying a lot. It's up there with Outer Wilds for me as like some of the best examples of gaming that I've ever seen. If this is something you like, I know it's been heavy spoilers during this playthrough because we solved part of the riddles, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't done. I might come back and do some more, but yeah, thoroughly satisfied. Thank you again, everybody. We will see you later. Say goodbye, Charles.
Goodbye.
And thank you, Chris, for coming along for the final episode.
Thank you for having me. See you later.
See you guys.